Hi guys. Some people have asked for a guitar tutorial for my Golden Hour cover. And by the way, I really appreciate the support on that video. It was nice. By the way, if you just want guitar tabs, I'm gonna put a timestamp on the screen somewhere, and you could just go to that timestamp and I'll just have a video of me playing both guitar parts, some on-screen tabs so you guys can just learn it if you want tabs. But I'm gonna actually try to teach the thing. So there's two guitar parts that are playing in the background for basically the entire song, and one of them, the top one, the higher one, goes. Yeah, so basically you're on this first like guitar part, you're really only going between two strings, the high E and the B string, and shoot, I don't even know how to count this, man. 15, 16, 17, 19, 21 on the B string, so, and then on the high E it's the same thing, same fret, so 19, 21, so, and then you just go back down. So you go back down to 19, and then on the B string, you go 21. Yeah, that's it. And that just repeats. It just goes. And then there's two ways to play this next part. You could either, after going to, you change one note. You change only one note, and it goes down to the 17th fret on the B string. So it's, and yeah, you could do it that way on the 17th fret. That's the way I like to do it. But if you want to do it another way, then it could be easier for you depending on if your fingers fit in the frets. You could go down to the G string for that first note and play the 21st fret with it. So it would be 21st fret on the G, 21st on the B, so same fret, and then 19, 21 on the high E string. So it'd be like, but I don't really like that way because my fingers don't really fit in the frets too good, and it just feels really awkward to play, so I just go. And then after you're done with that part, you literally take the same pattern from the first time you play it. So and then you go down and you play the same pattern starting on the 17th fret. 17th. And then after you do that, this is the last part of this. First part, you go down and you basically just play a scale walking up. It'll start on the 16th fret of the B string, and you'll go 16 and then 17 on the B string, so, and then on the high E string, it'll be 14, 16, so it's, and then just walk back down. So I'm gonna play each section slowly, just so it might be easier for you guys to understand. So here's the first one. Change. 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 Just in case you're having trouble with how to pick it, I'm alternate picking, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah. down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, I'm alternate picking the entire first part basically. And that's the entire intro for that first guitar part. Now we go into the second guitar part. Depending on your experience level, this might be easier or harder. It just kind of depends. You go 14 on G, 14 on B, 12 on the E, and then 14 on B again, back to 12 on E, back to 14 on B, and then you repeat it. So you play a, so you do it twice. You go, so it's, then you repeat. I'm doing economy picking, if you know what that is. That's it's basically sweep picking and alternate picking at once in whatever way makes the most sense. I go down, 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 up, down, up. And I'm pretty sure that's the pattern for like all of the picking in this section. So it's down, 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 up, down, up. So it's like a mini sweep, like a mini sweep pick. So that's the first part of the second part. And then you go. That's 13, 12, 11. There we go. 13, 12, 11. And it's the same picking pattern. This one might be a little bit trippy because there's like a single note change like towards the end of the phrase. So it's so you play that sequence 3 times, and then on the last 4th time, instead of starting on the 13th fret for the first note, you take it down to the 12th fret. So the last bit of that phrase would be 12, 12, 11. And then the next part, third part of this, it'd be the same shape that you played, but down, starting onto the 11th fret. So it's 11, 10, 9. Same picking pattern, of course. No change there. And then the next part's like the first pattern from this section. So it starts on the 9th fret. So it starts on 9 on the B string too, and then 7 on the high E. So 9 on G, 9 on B, 7 on the high E. So it's and then that just repeats. Yeah, so basically both of those guitar parts play through twice. One by itself, and then when the vocals come in, you play the entire. You play that an entire second time, and then you play that through the verse, and then once you get to the pre-chorus, you play the same riff technically, but if you want to be like 100% accurate and proper, you have to take it an octave down, like how I did in my recording. So the notes are the same, but the fretting is going to be a bit different. I lied. It could technically be the same for the first guitar part, but I don't like playing it that way just because it's not as comfortable. So you play the entire down here. You play it on the same strings, the B and E string. So it starts on the 7th fret, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9 on B, 7, 9 on E. So it's pretty straightforward, I know. And then you go See, this is where I kind of like switched it. This is the only difference in how I play it from how I played it up here. Instead of going down to the, this time I am playing it, that first note on the G string. So that starts on the 9th fret of the G string. So it's 9 on G, 9 on B, 7 on E, 9 on E. So it's... You know what? I should have gotten a mic, bro. I'm just gonna have phone quality. But yeah. So there's that. And then you go down to the 5th fret of the B string. So 5 on B, 7 on B, 5 on E, 7 on E. So and that's the best part about this second part. You don't have to play the last because it's not in the recording. I've listened really closely. It's not in there. So you get to just stop at, and then that's it. I'm wasting so much storage on my phone, man. So the second and this next part, the second guitar part just goes an octave down too. So this one, the shapes do change a bit though, at least from the way I play it, just because it makes more sense. So this moves down to, so that's the 7th fret on the D string, and then the 6th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. So same picking pattern, by the way, for both of them. There's really nothing that has to change, I don't think. Then you go down to, so that's the 6th fret on the D string, 4th fret G, 4th fret E. No, B. 4th fret B. I also kind of like to palm mute in this section a bit, if you know how to do that. And I think palm muting kind of makes this section sound better. And on top of that, I kind of cheated a bit when doing the cover, because the since I'm barring the 4th fret so I can get the G and B, it was kind of too much effort to go. It just sounded really janky and trash and terrible and disgusting. And so by palm muting, you can kind of, the notes fade away quicker, so you don't really have to move your finger to go. I just didn't really think that was necessary. If you could just palm mute it and go. Oh shoot, my pick. It went into the vortex. But if you remember from the first time we played this an octave up, it goes. There's that one note change, and you still need that here. So it's. So you move the first note, 6th fret of the D string. You just move it down to the 5th fret. So it's played like. The next part is the exact same shape, but it starts on the 4th fret. So 4, 2, 2, 4 on the D, 2 on the G, 2 on the B. So it's. And you don't have to play that last part. Just like the first one, you don't have to play the last part. So it goes. There's only one more thing technically to learn, I think. As soon as the the chorus starts, you start playing the original one again for both guitar parts. But except this time, you play them twice as long, so for the length of 2 measures. So it goes. And then you skip to the last pattern, the 4th pattern. So it goes. And you play that last one twice as long as well for 2 measures, except for the last 2 of those. You move the first note down from that pattern down to the 15th fret, so you go through the entire pattern and then change it for the last 2 times. So it's. Just like that. And that's really the entire thing. The only difference that's later in the song is kind of like the structure of how many times you play it and how long each passage lasts. But I think it just makes more sense to show you in the entire playthrough that I'm putting at the end of this video, so you guys can like see the tabs and see kind of when things change and how fast they change. So I'm just gonna let the last thing kind of show you that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't know how to talk to a camera, dude. Seriously though, thank you for watching. I'll just play the last video thing.
It was just 2 lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish. No Donald Glover, missed call from my mother. And where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You slow down time in your golden hour. We were just 2 lovers, feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power, minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did for the love of my life? She's got glow on her face.